All right, hello everybody. So let's take a look at the market. This is gold. Now remember with gold, let me turn this into a 1 hour chart. I did say yesterday the trend is still up. There are two options here. We're either going to do this distribution from the top, but I did say this is getting squeezed with a wedge, a descending triangle, and you can see the higher lows here. So I did say if the market comes down into the Astro hours, let's turn this into a 15-minute chart. If you check your Astro hours from yesterday, you would have been right here. All right, that's 3:45. So if you look at your Astro hours, you'll see what I'm talking about there. All right, so all of that is yesterday. What did I have? 4:30 as well. I had 3 o'clock, so this is 3 o'clock. And then we had 4:30, which is right there. That's your 4:30 there, okay? And then we said we could have a breakout there. And if you take a look at this as well, you'll see that the market popped up. Let me just make this a little bigger. It popped up, came back into the Astro hours and stuck around here. These were Astro hour periods. This was an Astro hour period. I said we're either going to have a breakout here or a turnaround. That should have been, that should have been the signal for you to think, wait a minute, there's buying pressure here. So somebody got the news before the news and they bought here nice and easy. All right. And then market comes back and then sticks around at the Astro hours. As you can see, it's just not making a move. And then after this, it's just all hell breaks loose until that target Astro hour. And I did say we're going to go into Asia as well. 2,225 was the target. It went up as far as 2,223. So I was just $2 off, but still it's pretty damn close. So if you use that opportunity, that would have been a good day for you. Now, also the market, as you can see, as you all know, we need to do our technical analysis. So this is why yesterday I said the market's still up, and this wedge with higher lows happening here is an opportunity at the market. If it comes back down, we need to go up. So the market not making any lower lows, it's just getting squeezed here, and then a big explosive move with the news. Now remember, also on Monday I said Thursday is a swing day, and I said we have to be careful for Wednesday as well. And if you took financial astrology from me, you know why. On top of that, that's your Wednesday and your Thursday. Now this, on the monthly, we're still in an upwards move, so the market's still going up, obviously. And on the monthly, we could see that. But are we ever going to retrace? All right, so right now, no. What can you do? Well, nothing. Okay, at this moment, the only thing we can do, if this is going to be a swing day, okay, because it pretty much could be, we just need to sit it out and wait. I would still say if the market comes back today, which is Thursday, if it comes back into 11:07, okay, so this is your Astro hour, this is the first one, 10 past 11. If it gets into that 10 past 11 zone, I'm thinking if it's a retracement, which it should be, lunchtime should be the place. And then New York session is a bit of a drama, so you're going to have to be careful in the New York session because there's nothing happening there. And if you learned from me, when there's nothing happening, you got to use the clock. All right, so just use the clock, the wheel at the energy locations. All right, so check that out because I haven't checked it out yet, and I will later on today. But that's it. So if the market does come back, there's opportunity to go back up again, and then we'll see how things pan out. And now we can get rid of this because this is now the new high of the month, which is there. All right, so that was the high of the week. As you can see, the market went there, nice and easy. This is the high of the week from Monday, right? That's Monday from last Monday, okay? And also That's also the high of this week. And now they've sold off. That's the high of the week. And that's the high of the month now. Okay, so we're going to have to see how things pan out. If we come to the high of the week or to the closing of yesterday, right, closing opening of yesterday is this zone here at an astro hour, going back up is an option. Okay, definitely doable. Just like I said, be mindful of the New York session. Euro dollar, same kind of thing, guys. Yesterday I said we had a breakout, so this was like good to trade yesterday. Market coming down nice and easy. Astro hour here, the low of the previous day is there. It hasn't made a lower low. It's sticking its ground. It's like holding its border zone there. And then the market astro hours, as you can see, the market's just going up nice and easy. And then we've got the breakout going into the astro hour target for the day and then spilling into the Asia session, like I said it would. All right, so that's that. And then in the Asia session, we had what, 435 as well. 435 is where? There it is. This is the 435 bar. I'm on a 15-minute chart. So what to do now? Now remember, with the euro dollar, if you're trading the euro dollar, you got to also keep in mind your swing days. And remember, we had Wednesday and Thursday for a swing day. So this is an awesome Wednesday for a swing day, obviously. All right, nice and easy from the same lows as Tuesday. All right. Now we still have some room to go up into this zone here. Remember, last week we said we could sell from this zone. The market sold in nicely. Now I'm going to change that. I'm going to take it to where? I'm going to take it to here. Right, so this is going to be our sell zone. All right. In fact, I'm just going to put it into there. Why? Because I want to take the closing and the opening here into that zone. And that's your level. All right, so 1.0950, I guess. Now let's take a look at this, 1.0972. On the daily, what do I have? 68, 1.0976. I'm going to keep 76 on the radar. Okay. And on the weekly, I've got 58, which is 0971, which is fine. So that's 75, 70 zone. Okay. This is a target still. And it's doable. If it does it, this is going to be a sell zone. Remember, it's a swing day, Thursday. If they want to sell, that's going to be a level. And at 75, 76, let's see where it is. It's just here sweeping everybody off. Okay, so this is it. All right, now as you can see, we've got higher highs and higher lows happening. So market breaking out is fine. If you want to buy to go there, you're going to have to do it at the closing opening here at astro hours to push upwards. Or if it comes lower, you can here. We can now get rid of these. We can just refresh this and daily pivots up there. But that's it. That's a beautiful push up. So if you want to follow that through, that's going to turn into a runner, looks like. And what we might see is the market heading off higher. And then on Monday, it could be okay for a sell setup. There. So see how that pans out. If you're trading the euro dollar, you can go up at the astro hours as well and follow this move forward. All right. And today's a special day. Well, it's going to be a special day in Asia, which is going to be Friday, my time, early hours of the night. So you might see the market pushing further up there after this news. And then next week, looking out for a sell setup. Let's take a look at SP 500. Now this, as you can see, is broken out. I said this might go sideways, and at Astro Hours, I did say you can sell at the Astro Hours at the targets. Okay, so the market has been going sideways all day until the news, as you can see. Now, if you sold up here, okay, you would have been obviously stopped out here. But I did talk about a breakout and a reversal being able to happen here. So it all happened in this area here. So if you went with the breakout above the high of the London session, then that would have been like okay. If you sold here at the high of the London session or whatever, because it's an Astro hour here and you thought I'll sell it off, still came down a little bit, it would have covered enough to cover your stop. So as you know, I always open two positions, one to cover and then the second one to just push off. So that's exactly how things can pan out for you, and that would have covered the trade. The second one would have been stopped out if you sold. If you bought at the lows of Asia, which is also a logical thing to do, okay, because that's like the low of Asia market coming, retesting, and you can see it's not going lower at the Astro hour, then, as soon as the Astro hours are over, you're thinking, well, okay, so it looks like this is going to probably stop here and break out or whatever. Or if you waited for the news and didn't do anything until the news came out, you could have still gone in after the breakouts pulled back. All right. And these are the Astro hours, Asia hours, as you can see. So the market still now, will it go further up? So this is a big, big up move. It's done the targets as well again. All right. It still can go up. It's got room to go up. So we're going to have to LCL1 5,311 is your 5,311. Is that right? 5,311 is all the way up there. That is just a bit far out. We'll see how things pan out because that's supposed to be this LCL1 5,311. Okay, we'll put that up there and see how things pan out. Once again, you got to work on this with your swing days and see how things pan out because Thursday is a swing day for all of them. So we could have a high and then see how things go. But you got to be careful for this Asia session, all right? In the early hours of the morning, for me, it's going to be 10 past 2 a.m. for me. So be careful. So what to do if it comes back down into an Astro hour, you want to push it up, you can. If it doesn't come back down, just leave it alone. I'd leave this for the US session, and the US session's a bit tricky, so be mindful. Let's take a look at Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin and call it a day. Now, with Dow Jones and NASDAQ, as you know, indices are always going together, and that's that. So right out of the box, okay? So I said you could sell possibly at this higher end of the box. We had targets up there, as you can see. But just like with the SP 500, you see the breakouts happening here. Also here, this was also, I think, an Astro hour was at 4:30. That's your 4:30 bar right there, opening, making a dip, and then pushing up. So that's already given us a sign of things to come. And then your next Astro hour here at 8:15, 8:30. That's 8:15. 8:30 and a big breakout. So what to do with Dow Jones? Not much, because once you got this breakout, you don't want to stand in front of it. If you want to wait for a pullback to go up, then it's going to be 65 or this one. You might just let this go 39,450. If it comes back into 39,450, it's possible to get back in the game long. But if it keeps going up before coming back, then they're going to sell it off somewhere. So I wouldn't rush into it. I'd wait for the trade to set up with the indices. So don't rush into it now. This move is done. Maybe just wait and chill out, and then we'll see how things pan out. Same thing with NASDAQ. Nice squeeze out. You see, this was a clearer breakout because all you had to do was just wait for the news, and that was it. You just wait for it. Market breaks out, pulls back. You can always go in on the pullback and that's also fine, no problem, as you can see. So what to do with this as well? We're pretty much at highs here on this one. So with NASDAQ 63, 64, they're good levels to sell off. So if the market goes and touches that 18,458, 18,458, you can also sell this off there. Okay, if you want to sell it off, it's doable. 18,450, I think, around here. Okay, so this is also okay. This could be a sell zone here. If it comes down first, they'll look to buy, then go up, and then sell off. So make note of these PST levels and also this one here, LCL1, 18,586. If you're trading the NASDAQ, I'm not, but if you are, those targets are there. So you can buy if it comes down to go up. And if it goes up first, then you can consider selling at Astro hours, but be careful, like I said, for that Asia hour. Okay, the Asia session is going to be important, so be mindful. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin, what do we have? That's an up move, which we talked about, no problem. I did say the market has got room to come down, but we sell only if the market goes up. Okay, so market's gone up and a sell-off from here. Let's see what happened yesterday on the daily. It's just a nice up move. This could be going up a little bit more before selling off. With Bitcoin, I just for the moment, just let it go for the moment. Okay, because that's a nice buy. Okay, let's just see how this closes up. Let's see how the day winds up. If you're into, I mean, the market's still going up, right? It's still trending up, hasn't broken this level. So it's got room to keep pushing up. Okay, and remember I said bounce off the weekly is like an important zone. The market did that, and which was what I think it was here, right? Yeah, there. And then as you can see, it's like squeezing the late sellers. Okay, and that's squeezing everybody out, and then market moving up. So what you want to do with this is you can sell on the weekly at Astro hours, okay, and then push it down. This could go higher as well until the 21st of April because we've got Astro phenomena happening then. That could be like an all-time high as well since the market is pushing up, all right? So if you want to look for a spot to buy, then look at the lower ends. Then if the market pulls down into an Astro hour, you want to go up, then you can do that as well.